Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, 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 please, love, 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 please, love. Lot of love, big love, 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 what? Please, love, 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 hey, love, choose love, y'all. Love, 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 please, love, 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 lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too. Welcome.
What up, though?
Welcome to the LuvLee Podcast.
Episode 34.
Yes.
Is it really cheating?
We're
going to be asking that question today. Is it really cheating? What's concerned and involved when it comes to cheating? A lot of people have a different definition of it. What is it categorized as?
Who are you?
And all that. So we're going to talk about that. My name is Malachi Lee.
I'm Danny Lee.
Together,
we are
the LuvLees.
We
are the LuvLees. What up?
How you doing?
Good. I'm good. Cannot complain. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy. We have an announcement to make at the end of this.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something that I did.
All right, cool.
You don't even know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Oh. I was trying to see if we had that little, ooh, I can read your mind type of thing.
Yeah, so yes, we are let's get into it.
Yeah. What made us decide to do this one?
This was in our thing.
Yeah, it was one of our topics, but because we was making up a whole bunch of topics, so we don't remember what made us do this one.
Yeah, this one particularly. But it's a different and interesting time.
Yeah, so if you're watching this and you being cheated on, or people are saying, I don't know how to.
Cheated or you cheated.
Or you cheated. Yeah, we're gonna keep it real, pal. What exactly is cheating? What is cheating?
Yes, that's a good question. Cheating is going outside of your commitment. It could be physically, emotionally, financially. It could be mentally.
Okay.
It could even be spiritual. I feel like you could cheat in every area. It's not just physical. A lot of times we categorize it as the physical cheating. You know, you sleep with somebody, you have sex outside of your marriage, outside of your relationship. But I feel like it's deeper than that too. It can get spiritual, it can get mental, it definitely can get emotional. You know, it can get financial too. You sending somebody money you shouldn't, outside of what's communicated or agreed upon within the marriage. Like, oh, we're gonna help so and so out. Okay, cool. But you just helping somebody else out financially, that can be cheating too.
Oh yeah, I'd be ready to kill someone. Shoot, that's I don't know if that's worse than, but that's pretty bad.
I wouldn't say worse.
Like you taking my money and giving it to some other heifer.
Yeah, I would probably say the worst one would be physical.
Yeah.
But they all are bad. So we're gonna talk about it today for sure.
Have you ever been cheated on before?
The most I've had happen to me was me and my ex-girlfriend were in a rough patch, and I found out that she was messaging her ex about the problems that we were having.
Yeah, do you consider that a form of cheating?
I do.
Messaging your ex?
Yeah, that would be considered emotional cheating.
Yeah, because it's like is it because she's messaging her ex, or is it because she's messaging her ex about the problems that you guys had?
It's both.
Okay.
It's both. Like, there's no reason to, unless you are that's your baby father, baby mother, or that's the only thing I can really think of that would garner you even be talking to that person.
Yeah. Or what if your ex used to be your friend and they reach out to you?
I mean, it's not cheating if they reach out. It's cheating if you respond back without communicating to your spouse.
Okay.
Like,
I remember one of my exes had reached. I was like, "Oh Lord!" Remember one of my exes had reached out to me when we was at church. And I told you, I said my ex reached out to me.
I don't really remember that.
We was at church. I said he was my friend. We grew up together. He was my best friend growing up together.
Oh yeah.
But we went together at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And he reached out to me like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Yeah, I remember that.
I said, "Oh, we are doing great."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was, you know, that was a quick catch up. That was a whatever it was, but you communicated it with me. Like if you ain't never tell me that, then that would be cheating. Cause it's like it's communication.
Mm-hmm.
Like childhood friends, I get that, and that's why I don't remember it. It wasn't a big deal to me.
Cause he still was an ex.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, but that was a quick catch up. Like it'd be a different story if like y'all trying to be back friends. It's like nah.
Mm.
You know? So what's your definition of cheating?
I guess being dishonest, putting yourself in a situation where you know it can set you up to put a damper on your relationship, to make you disloyal to your person.
Okay.
Like you hanging out with somebody you know you're attracted to. You may not even be attracted to them, but they the opposite sex, and you in a situation where y'all just hanging out at night. It's just y'all two. Like
that's cheating.
That's stupid. Sure. Yeah.
Because it gets very like you said, putting yourself in a position. Mm-hmm. You open the door for things to happen. Yeah.
And then like certain people be liking people and you don't even know that they like you. Mm-hmm. And you thinking you just cool with them or whatever when they have a plan. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, okay, I see little Danny, I see Malachi, and they'll act like they're just your friend when they're not just your friend.
Yeah.
Because they really like you, but they, be on some sneak tip stuff.
Yeah.
It's important to notice that in the beginning, not to be like super paranoid about it, but to pay attention to your surroundings. Like, I remember when me and you first got together, I'm not going to say the person's name, but this person who I thought was your friend, like she was invited to your surprise party and everything. I ain't think nothing of it. Very beautiful girl on the outside. And I thought she was just your friend. I'm hanging and I'm cool with it or whatever. But then we go on a trip and her stuff started coming out to life, and it was just like, what are you doing? So for me, showing you that and you actually paying attention, it was like cool. But it could have went a whole different way. You could have not paid attention, and it could have been something else. Something else could have happened. Mm-hmm. Like if you was just like, forget it, that's just my friend. You being over blah blah. And then she continued to be disrespectful, and then eventually you fall for the little okie dokie, like, oh, she do like my comedy a lot. She supports me and you don't, because that's how people start cheating too. Like the person outside of the relationship could seem like there's something that your partner is not. And it's like, dang, they support me more than you do, or dang, they care about this more than you do. So they seem like the grass is greener on the other side when it may not be greener on the other side. Kind of like Why Did I Get Married? When they was talking about that 80-20. You see the 20 and it's like, and then end up in the situation. It's like, how did I even get here? Making the wrong decisions.
Yeah. It's a good point. Yeah, you got to be careful with what happens, how relationships are formed and continue to bond or whatever. Mm-hmm. You got to be aware of that. And I've learned to be more attentive because I don't know what everybody's thinking, and I have to learn that, And if something's said or seen or thought, I'm like, I gotta. If it's outside of my control, I gotta pay attention to whatever it could be because everything ain't always what it seems. And that's how you can't be tricked is by being naive and being like, oh, it's just nothing. It's not anything, and it very well could be something. So, like you said, your definition is setting up, is putting yourself in a position to cheat. Being so we got some stats here. I got some stats pulled up. I got a lot of things. I'm excited to show these.
Yes, he did all the research for us.
Yeah, did. So gender infidelity rates. General Social Survey, GSS, 2022, 20% of men and 13% of women reported infidelity.
Mm.
Older surveys suggest similar numbers, but more recent shows younger women's rates approaching men's. Overall, 15 to 25% of people in long-term relationships admit to infidelity, while others show up to 56%, depending on relationship type of dating versus married. Um, Historically, men cheated more, but younger women, 18 to 29, now report similar higher numbers. So younger women are starting to cheat more, not more than the men, but more in terms of it's becoming more even.
They're catching up.
Yeah, they're catching up. I think that has a lot to do with what's going on in society. Cheating is never right in any fashion for men or women. But I feel like because men have historically been doing it more, women have caught on to that. And it's like, oh, if he gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat. Or just, they may cheat thinking the person would cheat, or not having as much care as they usually would, because well, sure, he might cheat on me, or he threatened to cheat on me, and I actually did cheat on him. Like, and there's different types of cheating, which we're gonna talk about soon. But I feel like that's what's having this result of women are catching up, and even with the rappers and the city girls and Meg Thee Stallions, like it's more of a Sexy Red, like all these artists now, Lotto, all these young artists, young black female artists, or just female artists, period, are teaching the young girls to take more of a control when it comes to a situation or a relationship.
Yeah, and then like they're using their bodies more. It seems like back in the day, people were more like, "Hey, let's go out on a date. Let's use our minds. Let me get to know you." Now you have the it's easy to go on Tinder, Facebook dating, Hinge, Hello Cupid, whatever it's called, all of the things, and so it's easy to find someone. Even just Facebook, period. It be people in there in your inbox who know you married, know you got a woman, know you got a man, and be right there lurking, 100%. Waiting on it to mess up. And they may not really want you per se, but they kind of want you because they see like, dang, she seemed happy, or he seemed happy, or she seemed like, or he, they seem like they're updated since they've been with this person. Like they used to have a temper, but now they seem like they nicer, or just want to mess up something, just like the devil who wants to steal, kill, and destroy.
100%.
So you create something good, and it's always somebody in the side waiting to try to mess that up.
Absolutely.
Like even for the ugliest of people, like. We I wouldn't say we fine, but we decent looking, and people be in the inbox, and it's just about knowing like who to ignore, who to block, who to all that stuff.
For sure. So the gender cheating gap is wider among older adults. Percentage of who are reported having sex with someone other than spouse while married, 18 to 29%. It's 11 for the women and 10 for the men. So 11%, 10%. So the women is 1% higher on the 18 to 29. Now we go to 30 to 39. It goes up to about 14% to steady 11% for the 30 to 39.
For the women?
For the women it's less. It's 11. So basically from 18 to 39, it's 11%.
Okay, because I think that probably because the women, as they get older, as we get older, it's like you don't have time for no foolishness. I'm not about to be just letting anything up inside of my love.
So they cheat.
Bucket. No, I'm saying compared to the men cheat more. It's only 11% of all of the people. Like,
I mean, but it's not this as far as that goes. Men are only 2% more from the 30-39 range.
But do the women cheat more if they get older or less as they get older?
I'm about to say it gets more. 40 to 49 is about 12%.
Dang.
and 16% for men. That's a big jump from 50 to 59. Women goes to 16, about 15%, 15%, and then men 50 to 59 shoots up to 22%.
Dang.
Yeah.
Why you think that?
Even bigger gap when it goes to 60 to 69, 24%, 16% women, and then a decrease for women down to 13 from 70 to 79, and then down to 6%, 80 and up. For men, it goes highest is 26%, which is 70 to 79. Highest for men at that age.
I think it's because these men finding younger women that's young enough to be their child.
Yeah.
And they like forget my wife.
Yeah.
And then moving on to different things.
Yeah, because 18 to 29 is the lowest among men, but it's not the lowest for women. The lowest for women is 80 and up. The lowest for men is 18 to 29. Now, second lowest is 18 to 29. So in these young, the very young is the lowest, but the very old is the highest. The oldest is the highest.
They getting these blue pills, child.
Yeah, so from for real, from 50 to 80 is the most cheaters for men.
Dang.
That's crazy. And I think to your point of them having, finding
midlife
these young
crisis.
girls. Yeah, and
they get that little Corvette.
Not to put shade on anybody, but I feel like for a woman, a woman would stop having sex before a man would in a relationship. Like when it gets to women 50 and up, because that's when you got to correlate it. It goes from the men cheat the most is a reason, and not only in the man's mind, but in the female as well.
But they say that when a woman hit 40 and up, her sex drive usually go up.
Yeah, but 50, I'm sure it probably declines.
Maybe. We should look that up too.
Yeah, but
because it was saying like when a husband or wife same age, around those times from 40 to 50 something, the husband is usually his sex drive is down and the wife's sex drive is up.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I mean, I don't know. I read it somewhere. Ain't no telling where I read it at.
Yeah.
Men over 50.
Yeah, men over 50 may experience changes in sex drive due to hormonal shifts, health conditions, and lifestyle factors, but maintain a healthy libido well into their later years. So, I feel like...
Oh, go ahead. Because I be hearing jokes about, like, he finally settled down because his stuff don't work anymore, Yeah. But maybe it's worked forever, and he just tired. I don't know.
So women over 50 experience changes in their sex drive due to hormonal shifts, psychological factors, and health conditions, but many can still enjoy a fulfilling sexual life with the right approach. All right. So psychological factors, I think that has a lot to do with it. Like regular exercise can keep you having a healthy sex life. So I feel like, and this is just my opinion, that, like I said, women get older and they don't, within that 30 to 45, 50 close range is good, but I feel like after you get 50 for women, it probably goes down. They don't feel as whatever, and then it's just it is what it is. So the guy's like, well, shoot, I gotta these young tenderonis out here, which like older men too. Young girls like older men, but young women like older men as well. But
older men like older women.
Yeah, it's all.
So it's like, so what do you do if you married to somebody and y'all older and she 50 years old? Do you go cheat?
No, it's not a reason to. I'm just explaining. It's never a reason. I feel like if it gets to that point and now it's time to get help, then let's see a person that can help us. You have sex psychologists as well. Like you gotta get help. The person has to get help for whatever problems that they have. So if it gets to a point, I feel like it can, if somebody refuses, and this is almost in any situation, you see a problem, if a person isn't willing to work on their problems, the things that are allowing them to fall short, and it's been time and time and time again where it's just person just refuses, then you open a door for a conversation of divorce, because if you're not willing to be accountable and to work on what you want to work on. Like, let's say, for example, a woman they turn 50, they've been together 20 years. They turn 50, her sex drive decreases. The guy recognizes that. He tries all the things first, then they have a conversation about it. Hey, maybe let's see somebody. I don't want to talk to nobody about this. This is private. This is intimate. Let's just pray about it. Like, It's like, what can you get? What can you do with that? Like, so I feel like it's interesting, but it's still no reason to cheat though. Like, because you have to not get weary and well doing, and stick to your commitment. Stick to your commitment to God and to your spouse. You committed to.
I know some 60-year-old freaks though.
For sure, and I'm not saying that it's not, but it's a reason that these numbers are like this. There's a reason that men get to 50.
But I mean, like, I even think, like, even when you're younger, because, like, oh, okay, I'm about to sound like a hoochie mama. But, like, when I was in my 20s, there were some friends, and I wasn't supposed to be doing this, whatever. There were some friends who did not like to have sex. Mm-hmm. And I loved having it. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, it's like, sometimes it depends on the person, too. Like, some people are just not, some women are just not into doing that.
Into having sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, some women have never experienced the orgasm before.
Yeah, that's sad.
And, I mean, maybe those women grew up to be them people that you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, it could be somebody that's experienced, but for a person who's been in that situation and you like it and you've experienced that before, mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, I can't speak on it because I'm not that age yet, but it's like, it seems like you want to keep experiencing that.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a real good point. You know, people that, because a man is always going to have an orgasm for the most part during sex. Like, mm-hmm. It's like you said, the women that go without a lot of times. And that can be a problem.
That'd be why a lot of women be like, I got a headache or whatever, because it don't be like something for them too. It'd be just something for their husband.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, my fellas, you got to make sure she crossed that finish line, man.
And if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're trying to learn her body, then listen to her when she tell you
go over slow here. Down and listen.
Because she may, just because it worked on Shaniqua, it don't mean it's gonna work on her.
Yeah, you got to be very attentive when it comes to women sexually, because they have so many emotions, so many hormones, so many thoughts, so many everything. Men are simple. It's one thing. You do one thing consistently, boom, we there.
Yeah, I can brush against him and he ready.
Before a woman, it's different, and you gotta be more attentive. You gotta slow down. You have to take your time. It's not always about speed, but it's about intentionality.
And sometimes it's not even about physical stuff. It's about talking, like you creating a celebration before it's even time. Give her some flowers. Hey, you look beautiful. Like, stuff like that subconsciously gets to a woman, and it's like, oh.
Yeah. It starts way before the bedroom.
Yeah.
And it could be a difficult transition for men to understand that and to constantly work towards that. It can be something, but you got to do it. You got to do it. And for a woman, you got to relax as well. You got to trust as well and open up completely as well too. Like, so it goes hand in hand. It's a beautiful journey that you got to just join and be on and be committed to it. And how that person changes, how their body changes, how their body responds.
Be committed to the person you chose to get married. Mm-hmm. Because that'd be a reason why some people cheat too. They be like, well, shoot, she don't do that. She don't know how to do this. She don't know how to satisfy me. Or she don't want to have sex. Like, that can make a person want to cheat, because you're only supposed to have sex with the person you're married to.
Right.
So that's why it's important to communicate. And if you got to go to counseling, do what you got to do, because it's easier for the enemy to step into your marriage if y'all not having sex.
100%.
Like
100%. Sex is one of the.
Because you hungry and you out here in the world just starving, and then you see a big booty walk past you, or you see a muscular man walk past you because your husband is holding out. Like what you supposed to do?
And that talks about that goes into these different types of cheating that we talk about with someone seeing an opportunity. So there's 5 types of cheating, according to bribes.com. The 5 types of infidelity. There are 5 different types of infidelity: opportunistic, obligatory, romantic, conflicted, romantic, and commemorative.
I'm about to come over here and help you.
Yeah, I need it.
What's going on?
So these are the 5 types. So going off your point there, let's talk about opportunistic first. Opportunistic infidelity occurs when a person.
I'm sorry.
Occurs when a person is in love and attached to their partner, but succumbs to their sexual desire for someone else. Typically, this type of cheating is driven by situational circumstances or opportunity, risk-taking behavior, or alcohol or drug use. As social psychologist Teresa E. Ditonia says, not every act of infidelity is premeditated and driven by dissatisfaction with the current relationship. Maybe they were drinking or in some other way thrown into an opportunity they didn't anticipate. While this is certainly not an excuse for the behavior, it can help you understand why it happened.
This person was already an opportunistic person before they got with you. Mm-hmm. If they feel like, oh, I just can't pass up the opportunity to cheat. Oh my gosh. Then that means they already, like, they shouldn't have got with you. They should have just stayed single and just go be as freaky as they want to be until they catch something or go to hell or something. I don't know. Not go to hell, but, like, just, like, these type of people are not meant to be in a committed relationship at all. Yeah.
And you have to just commit. You just got to commit. Once you say your I do's, you commit that before the Lord, before her, before him, before the church and your family, whoever. You made this commitment. You got to stick to it. So there's gonna be people, there's gonna be opportunity, but you have to control yourself. You have to make the right decisions. And because even somebody that isn't built like this, or isn't you saying it's always somebody that's already like that. But even in people that aren't like that, opportunities still present themselves. The enemy still, you have that initial response to cut it off before it can grow into one of these situations.
Yeah, you have a choice.
Absolutely. So, opportunistic infidelity. Then we have romantic infidelity. Sometimes, but not always, a deficit in the existing relationship leads people to have extra-dyadic affairs. This type of infidelity occurs when the cheater has little emotional attachment to their partner. They may be committed to their relationship and making it work, but they long for an intimate, loving connection with someone else. More than likely, if married, their commitment to the marriage will prevent them from ever leaving their spouse, but their desire to cheat will continue until they deeply sort out their issues with their partner. That's a good one, because you gotta be committed in your heart, and that's when we talk about emotional cheating. That's definitely something to look at, because you have people that may not have stepped out physically, but they have someone else closer to their heart, mentally or romantically or emotionally, somebody more connected, because they yearn for that emotional response. And that's why it's very important to have different levels of attraction and intimacy with your partner outside of just physical. Physical is important, but when you're genuinely friends with that person, when you have certain interests and hobbies that connect you all in a different way outside of just the physical and outside of just sex, it satisfies you in those other areas that you won't be longing or needing in other areas as well. That's why the person you choose matters.
Yeah, you got to try to create an environment too. Like the person you choose matters. You have to choose the right person. But just because you chose the right person don't mean that, boom, that's it. You have to make sure you choose the right person, but also keep it going. Like, have a plan to keep it going. Like, you know what? I'm going to get her flowers every other week. Or, you know what? I'm going to start him a bath. Or like something, like sometimes when you first got together, it was easy and things just came easy, like, because you're trying to get with this person.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to keep doing what you were doing when you were trying to get with them.
Right.
Like, oh, wait a minute, I wrote him a letter when we was dating.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't wrote a letter since. Like, y'all just together.
Yeah.
You know, and so then sometimes people yearn for that romantical stuff. Sometimes you just get used to it. But you have to learn how to create that environment within your relationship versus bringing it out to somebody else.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, you got to be intentional and date for sure. Keep the spark going. That avoids all these things are a maintenance for your relationship and is maintaining also the strength of it, the flame of it, and keeps you away from these certain things or opportunities or romantic or emotional, mental issues, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, it's hard to I think it would be hard to bring back a relationship for a person who romantically went out and cheated on a partner. It's like you could have did that with me, and you kind of feel betrayed. Like, so you went out and picked somebody else to go have a dinner with, or to go walking with, or whatever. Like, what are we doing?
Yep.
Like, what's the point of us even being together?
Yeah, and that can be coworkers. You going out to lunch with your coworkers. You going for a walk with your coworkers. Like, you kind of feeling a person, and y'all didn't have sex, but that's still cheating.
There's some emotional stuff. I remember I had a coworker. I was single though, but he was married and he was an older white guy, but still he'd be like, "You're my work wife." I'm like, "No, we can be work best friends." And he was like, "Well, no, my wife said it's okay." I'm like, "Nah, pal, we'll be work best friends." Because we were really cool. I wasn't attracted to him or anything like that, but I just still felt like the boundaries needed to be there, even though there was nothing. Because you could be dealing with somebody as a friend and there could be nothing, and all of a sudden they start looking good to you. Like, wait a minute.
Definitely.
Megan's starting to look good.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Yeah, and it's like, if y'all were single, cool, but because he was married, that puts y'all in a dangerous position. Because that's like you said, that's how it could start. And then you really be a sugar baby or whatever, that's your sugar daddy. Then he really romantically cheating on his wife. Because he really is looking forward to this. He's really in his heart, in his mind, in a different place. So good for you. So it was a word that was brought up in that one, extra. What is it? Extradietic. I looked it up earlier, I forgot. Refers to sexual or emotional actions such as affairs, kissing, or intimate, non-consensual online interactions that occur outside a primary, committed, typically monogamous romantic relationship. Okay, these behaviors range from sexual to emotional, involving some outside of the primary dyad. Now, a dyad is two people moving as a unit.
Oh, look at you! Okay,
there's some words in that book.
Okay, my husband's smart.
Yeah, so that's
Look at you!
Thank you, baby. So that's something to look out for. It's the different ways. Good Lord, you over the moon on the word. Jesus Christ.
I don't understand how special this man is. I'm just playing.
So yeah, that's something to look out for. Extradietic.
I'm proud of you, babe. You tried to pronounce it. I can't pronounce it to say nothing.
Yeah.
It's funny because like with that word, and some of y'all do know I was married before Malachi. This person was messaging this girl on Facebook, and he was saying something about how they should have been together instead of me and him.
Cheating.
That's cheating.
At the end of this, we're gonna bring up we both gonna name some situations and describe this cheating now. Number 3, we did opportunistic romantic. We have conflicted romantic infidelity. This type of infidelity occurs when people experience genuine love and sexual desire for more than one person at a time. Despite our realistic notions of having only one true love, it's possible to experience intense romantic love from multiple people at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
While such situations are emotionally possible, they are very complicated and tend to create a lot of anxiety and stress. In this case, cheating partners, in their attempt to not cause anyone harm, often end up hurting everyone. Yeah, you have to. When it comes to that, you gotta be very careful when you start having feelings for somebody. You have to remove yourself or whatever the case is, because that's even though it's possible, it's not good. It still can be the reason that your marriage or your relationship is destroyed. Oh, I just feel I can't help how I feel. Okay, then you gonna lose out on what you got. Then.
It's like you got a plan B
Yeah.
when you hanging out with somebody who you know you care about, because it is possible to have feelings for more than one person. But if you literally chose this person, then it's time to readdress those feelings. Like, let me figure out something that I do like about him or her. Like, they may get on my nerves, but I gotta find something because this is what I chose. Because eventually, like, say you cheat and you end up with the other person, you'll be in the same situation because you won't get tired of them. And you'll be like, oh, okay, no, I didn't left so and so for so and so. So now oh Lord, now he getting on my nerves. I don't know if I can do this. And then you see somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a never ending story. You're not gonna end up being happy. Your flesh is not gonna be satisfied because it's billions of people in the world. So it's always gonna be somebody that's better than somebody.
100%. Yeah, for sure. So you gotta watch. Be careful with that. The next one is conflicted romantic infidelity. Oh no, I just did that. Okay, here we go. Commemorative infidelity. This type of infidelity occurs when a person is committed in a committed relationship but has no feelings for their partner. There is no sexual desire, love, or attachment, only a sense of obligation to keep the couple together. Lacking love and lacking commitment to a current romantic partner are both tied to general feelings of relationship dissatisfaction. People justify cheating by telling themselves they have the right to look for what they are not getting in their present relationship. Unfulfilled sexual desires can easily come into play. Maybe they're in an established relationship. Individuals aren't engaging in the frequency of sex, style of sex, or specific sexual behaviors that they want. This can contribute to their sexual drive. Yeah, so this is something that's it has to be addressed. It got to be addressed early on, and that's why communication is so big in marriage, in life, but definitely in marriage, because there's gonna be times where you don't feel like you felt. That's a part of life, because we're human, we're emotional, we're mental. But there's been times we both had to just, hey, I don't know, and you got to talk through it.
Yeah, there's times I had to stick my booty in the air, and he just had to go with it because I ain't feel like doing it. And the same thing for him, you know.
So it just comes to that, it comes with ups and downs, but you got to communicate how you feel. You got to be open and honest with your feelings, so that one, you can pray, cover each other, you can help each other, and two, you can see what you can be done spiritually to improve it, but what also can be done physically and mentally and emotionally to improve it as well. Hey, all right, maybe if you start doing this, you haven't been keeping yourself up. Like, okay, I'll do a better job of taking care of myself. I'll do a better job of this, and that. Whatever can be done, because there's something that can be done to help out that situation. And if it's not communicated, you can't grow.
And sometimes you have to communicate with yourself, because sometimes it's not always something that your partner is doing. It may be something that you're doing.
Absolutely.
Like, what are you doing to not get some? Or what are you doing? Like, this may not be your focus or whatever, or you may have been extra mean to your partner. Like, why would they want to have sex with you and you've been going in on them every day? Like, I'm straight.
Right.
It may not even be something from them, or maybe it's like, what do I have to fix about myself for us to be able to get this ball start rolling?
For sure. Yeah, you got to be aware of that. Next one is, I think it's the last one. Yeah, we did 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last one. Here we go. Obligatory infidelity. This type of infidelity is based on the fear that resisting someone's sexual advances will result in rejection. People may have feelings of sexual desire, love, and attachment for a partner, but still end up cheating because they have a strong need for approval. It's their need for acceptance that causes them to act in ways that are at odds with their other feelings. In other words, some people cheat not because they want to cheat, but because they need the approval that comes along with having the attention of others.
Dang.
That's deep right there.
Somebody got low self-esteem for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That's some low self-esteem. I had to cheat on you because I wanted Linda to like me. Like,
but I think that could be low self-esteem, but that could be over self-esteem as well. Where somebody's so arrogant that they just like the attention. You know, they like when other people are. It could be too much or too less. I feel.
But you willing to risk AIDS in your relationship and craps and syphilis and gonorrhea for people to like you?
We just discussing what somebody can go through. It's not right. No, we can't understand it. But I think there's people in this world that love attention so much that it's coming from a place that they just want to be seen, they want to be desired, and that coming from that partner is not enough for them. And that's something, like you mentioned on the last point, you have to first look within the mirror to see what your issues are. You know, and whether it's therapy, sitting alone, just reevaluating it, who you are, how you think, how you tick, so you can fix those issues that aren't as favorable, that aren't as healthy, that are, to your detriment. You got to be aware of those things.
Yeah, facts. That's true. It's a scripture, I don't know where it's at, but it says abstain from the appearance of evil.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very important scripture, because when you put yourself in situations, then it looks like you're doing something that you ain't supposed to be doing. And it can only make your partner question. Like, you have to have trust within a relationship.
Yeah.
So whenever you create those type of environments, then it messes up the trust in the relationship.
1 Thessalonians 5:22. Abstain from the appearance of evil is a biblical instruction from urging believers to avoid not only evil actions, but also anything that may seem evil to others. And that's a big one, because there are certain things that, for example, like if I'm working in some type of business forum with a female, like, it's whenever I'm getting communicated with, hey, this is so-and-so text me about this, so-and-so called me and we talked about this, we working on some project or whatever the case is. It's just about being open. Like, so I'm not even going to sneak this conversation. Hey, I'm going to let it be known. Hey, I reached out about this. This is what's going on. But when it's not said, it can look like something evil. And that's what the word is talking about. Someone that may appear evil. Okay, are you trying to sneak this? Well, why didn't you tell me?
Like, what was we doing?
I didn't think it was a big deal. I was like, well, now this looks even bad because you didn't tell me.
Because you up here butt naked next to this woman. Like, we was doing a play.
I mean, that's straight.
That's over the top. But I'm just saying,
but that's not appearing evil. That actually is evil.
Or like, say if you walk in on somebody, or you being shooting a film and your shirt is off, and I didn't even know that this was something that was happening.
Like the scene required that, and it wasn't communicated.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's one.
Or a kissing scene. Like, what is we doing?
Yeah, you got to just communicate those things. Whatever it is, that gets you outside. It gets you away from the appearance of evil, because hey, I'm communicating these things that are, safe, regular or whatever, but it still got to be communicated so that you can stay away from that appearance of evil. For sure. So we have also. Oh, I think I showed that other one. Yeah, the extra dynamic. Yeah, extra dyadic. So when it comes to cheating, people, I'm gonna give a scenario. You'll tell me if you feel like it's cheating or not.
Okay.
And then you'll give one.
Oh, look at you! That's a game. Okay. Yeah.
Is it really cheating? Liking someone's photos on Instagram that you may find attractive.
I think so.
That's cheating.
It's a form. I don't think it's cheating, but I feel like it's a form.
Yeah.
Because you, in the back of your head, you're like, oh, I really like this person. Boom. and asexual and stuff too. Like you starting something, cause they gonna see it and be like, oh,
it's definitely
I saw you like my stuff, and then that can create something. They may not, but it can create something.
Standing from the appearance of evil, because social media is public too, and that's not the only reason you should stay away from it. But you literally gonna be that one name that they see is like Malachi and 1,000 other people like this. Like, oh, Malachi like this, huh?
Now, isn't that nice? Oh, we were married during the time, and she's half naked. How wonderful!
Yeah. So that can be that. I do agree that can be a form of cheating for sure.
You got to protect yourself in a marriage. I know we all got eyes and stuff like that, but doing that is not cool. Like, I see people all the time on social media. That's why it's so hard, to be like focused. And I don't like it. I'll be like, oh shoot. And then I hurry up and scroll, or I put not interested, because I don't want to be advertised as stuff, because I'm already married. So what I need to be looking at it for anyway? Like, I know what I like. What I need to see it, like I got what I love, so what I need to see what I like for, so yeah, I think it is. What about taking someone home? Like, say you have a rehearsal, taking someone home who you are attracted to.
Who you are attracted to, yeah, that's definitely a form of cheating. Yeah, a cast may of opposite sex, as long as it's communicated, I think that's fine. But I know for you said you weren't okay with that, so I'm just not gonna do it. But like people that are just cool. We both know it's cool, but it's still once you get to that opposite sex, it can be tricky.
It can be like a little blurred little line thingy.
It can be tricky for sure.
Like for me, I don't know. Like, would you mind me taking a guy of the opposite sex that's in the cast who is someone who is attractive, who may be somebody who I may not be attracted to, but they may be somebody like, not somebody that can holler at a girl.
I mean, as to me, it's situational. Like in terms of like the spaces we are in, there are guys that I would be okay with you taking home because I feel like I know them to a degree.
But then there are guys that you would not be okay with me taking home.
We haven't been in contact with anybody particularly, but I can imagine.
In the comedy world, there's some people I can take home. You wouldn't mind?
Oh, comedy world? I mean, I was just thinking acting. Okay, I'm just a general.
There's some in the acting world too that you probably wouldn't. I ain't gonna say
just a general. There are people that I would be okay with, people that I would not, and it's just I think it's a person to person basis. Like a person enough in a round to. Okay, I know ain't nothing gonna happen in 30 minutes. Or you gonna take them all, stay communicating.
Sometimes you think of no person enough.
Not for sure.
Can you be like, what? Blah blah did what?
But it's like I trust, even if I don't trust that person, then no. But if I know I trust you, and if I know I trust them, then at least if he did try something, it will come back to me where you would tell me like, oh, he said this, and like, on the way out he said something slick, and it's like, okay. But that's what I mean. But I think it's just situational. But that you have to be very careful of that for sure.
For me, it depends on the time of the night too. Like I wouldn't want my husband taking a woman home at night. I'm straight. I just wouldn't. I don't feel like that's his job. I don't mind you opening up doors for other women, stuff like that. But I feel like some things it's like, why is he taking her? Like it's other people that can take her.
Yeah.
People that are not married that can take her.
For sure. Yeah, so
just like me, I don't think I should be taking a guy home like that. Let's say my best gay friend or something, like like it's other people that can take them. Especially as a woman. Like I remember we was in a play. This one girl took this guy home, and we was like, "What is happening?" Like a guy should have took him home. Like
so for sure. But within the social media age, you really got to be careful. And it's the lovely tip of the day. You got to really be careful in this age that we're in because it's a lot. It's a lot out here. Where is this stuff? I don't know where it went.
Technical difficulties.
But you really just got to be careful in this day and age that we're in, because there's a lot out there. And because it's a lot out there, you have to be more careful.
It's a lot of weird people. It's a lot of diseases. It's a lot of stuff. And I know some people don't believe in soul ties, but I do, because I feel like I lived it. Like, I've been with the wrong person before and had to, like, pray all of that residue and spirit off of me, because, like, it was like, ugh, why am I like this? Oh, because you slept with this person. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me get that. Let me fix that. And it took a long time, maybe even years to get it together. So it's so much stuff out here when you give your body to somebody. And then there's diseases out here. I know you can wear a condom, but condoms don't protect everything. And then there's a lot of weird people nowadays. There's people who really worship the devil, nothing against you, whatever, do what you do. But if you're a regular person who's a Christian or whatever, or Muslim, or, just a regular person, and you meet somebody out here doing witchcraft, or, it's weird to you, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, you end up with somebody like that, and you end up stuck to them and don't even realize why.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they didn't put a spell on your goofy butt.
For sure. Lovely tip of the day: do not allow social media to ruin your marriage, ruin your relationship. Social media should be a tool to advance your career, and connect with people socially across the world and your friends. But you got to be careful with that connection. You got to be careful with that power. You got to be careful with what you look at. Social media, it can be very dangerous, used for the wrong reasons. And there's a lot to see, a lot to do, and you got to be aware and away from that. So don't let social media ruin what you got going.
Don't let it ruin. Don't let it do it.
Yeah.
Also, our special announcement.
Yes.
Drum roll.
The beautiful opportunity to show and present.
Long drum roll.
The LuvLee.
Website. LuvLees.com is now in effect.
Shout out to my beautiful wife for doing this.
Yes, go to LuvLees.com and subscribe. You can do all your booking needs. You can also buy some Valentine's Day gear. We got my book online, Love Hates Me. We got the hats.
Yep.
We got the hoodies. We got the shirts. Choose Love. And yeah, you can find out some more stuff about us. Join our mailing people.
Yep.
Got our bio.
Follow us, the podcast, of course.
Yeah, what we do.
We got videos. She is so amazingly talented. She built this from scratch.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing.
Everything that you see, she did it. You don't have to say that.
I didn't, but I'm grateful that God allowed me to do it.
Yes, that's what matters. Boom. So come check us out. LuvLees.com is in full effect. So we love y'all to join in, tune in with us.
Join in and tune in.
Yes.
LuvLees.com. You can also email us at info@LuvLees.com if you would like to book us. We are going everywhere. We are traveling. So just inbox us, send us our stuff, and we will get back to you, pal.
Yes, we will. We have some shows coming up as well. So the 13th was rescheduled. February 13th was. That was rescheduled, but we have. That would have been last week. You wasn't on this computer. We'll be in Grand Rapids this Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Be in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I don't have a flyer here.
And we'll be at a church that same day. I don't know the name of the church.
Yes.
But we'll be there.
Yes, we will. And this Wednesday we'll be at Mark Ridley's.
Oh yeah, Yeah, that's something closer. I'm like,
the LuvLees will be at Mark Ridley's this Wednesday. So check us out, tune in, tap in with us. This has been episode 34 of the LuvLee Podcast. Is it really cheating? What's your definition of cheating? We talked about it. That was a good one. I enjoyed that conversation.
Yeah, make sure you share it with your people.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. If you tune in, tap in, thanks for our newest subscribers. Follow us on all platforms at the LuvLees, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
LuvLees.com.
LuvLees.com, where you can check us out on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words?
I'm just grateful that I am married to someone who honors our marriage and who loves me. It's a blessing because I've been praying for you for a long time, and I know what it's like to be with someone who doesn't. So I'm grateful to have someone who does. It's a blessing because I'm already crazy and got a lot of other stuff. So I don't worry about that,
Yes.
Yeah, so praise the Lord. Any words for you too?
Choose love.
Oh, you not happy that I don't be cheating on you? I'm just playing. Choose love, y'all.
I'm very happy, baby. Yes, I did all of that. Okay, I did all that. It's a blessing to be able to trust one another. It is. And don't take it for granted.
Yeah. All right, love y'all. Choose love. Peace.
Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, 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 these love, 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 these love. Lot of love, big love. Love, 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 what? These love, 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 hey, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, 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 these love, 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 lot of love. From above. I love you.
I love you too.